Hey guys, welcome once again to the Say Continue podcast. My name is Ryan Robinson. That's Shanee Howard.
That's
Tom Shelby.
Happy Mother's Day.
Every week we get together and talk about video games and a lot of other things. How's it going, Tom?
It's going quite well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Tell me what's new in the life of Tom.
Nothing new, really. Hung out with some friends last night, had a good time.
Yeah?
And had a good Mother's Day today.
Yeah?
That's it.
Good.
Yeah.
Playing any new video games?
No, not really.
Any video games?
Very little.
Mm.
You know, a couple minutes of this or that, but
Yeah.
nothing substantial. I guess I'm trying to learn Tetris Attack. So,
What's Tetris Attack?
it's a SNES Tetris.
Okay.
Like, it's weird. It's a match 3 or more colors, right?
Okay.
But you can only swap 2 horizontally.
Okay. So it's color based instead of
Yeah.
line based?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's interesting.
What about you, Shanee? What's going on?
just came Mart's birthday sleep. A lot of working.
Wait. What did you say? What was that first bit?
A lot of Kingdom Hearts birthday sleep.
Oh, okay.
A lot of working. Dog stuff.
You got tipped with wine.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. I got tipped and got given a bottle of wine.
Oh, I thought they gave that to you in lieu of
No, it's
currency.
money and booze.
Cool. That's even better.
Yeah, two best things.
Cool.
Yeah, just been doing that. Working a lot. Puppy stuff.
Hmm.
Fiance stuff.
Yeah. What's
Beyonce?
fiance? Beyonce? No, she said fiance stuff.
Oh.
What's
well,
fiance
fiance
stuff?
and Beyonce stuff.
What's fiance stuff? Like, what are you doing? Wedding planning?
Yeah, just like working on financials and like figuring out like who's gonna be paying for what and like
Who's
really-
gonna be paying for what? You said?
yeah,
Okay.
and just kind of planning on merging our two beings into one.
Two
Sure.
beings?
Yeah.
Two become one.
Oh, Spice Girls. I got it.
Yes.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad that you're glad that those things are going well for you.
Yeah. No, it's been a good. It's been a alright week.
Did you have a good day at work today?
No, everyone's like super crazy and really stressed out for no reason. And I was just trying to sing my way through the day.
Did you call anyone on their shit?
Nah, I just kept singing, "Come on, Eileen," and walking away. Everyone loves me.
They don't.
They don't.
I don't think I could feel myself loving someone who does something like that.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hating.
Perhaps. I think hating would be closer to my inclination.
Loathing.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, I also, like, they are stressed out and have their own stuff going on, so sometimes it's just better to sing and walk away.
Yeah?
Because then they won't include you in their drama or things that they're upset about that you think are ridiculous, and we should all just kind of focus on getting home and getting out of here.
Yeah. Do you often feel that way about other people's bullshit?
Just really at work.
Hmm.
Like, personal life, it's a lot easier just, like, to walk away and not have to sing.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Sorry to interrupt. Played some King of Fighters.
Yeah.
A little bit of that.
Yeah. I have a story about that,
I
actually.
beat Tom in Street Fighter, like, 4 times in a row.
I
She
feel like
did
that's a
not.
lie. That's a lie.
Well, we were playing. She started off wanting to play X-Men Mutant Apocalypse.
Okay.
And if you haven't played that game, it's a Capcom X-Men platformer from the SNES. And like all the moves, like all the special abilities are done in like a Street Fighter style.
Mhm.
A lot of quarter circle motions and all that. And Shanee couldn't do it.
She couldn't.
She
Just
couldn't.
couldn't wrap her little mind around that.
So he knew that.
She got off one Vega roll though, so that was cool.
Okay.
Yeah, no. But after watching me play X-Men, he knew I would be terrible at Street Fighter.
Sure.
So we played that, and
Sometimes,
I only got flawlessly finished once.
sometimes Tom asks me to play Street Fighter with him so he can destroy me.
Yeah, Tom kept telling me I was
I just
enjoying
like
it.
playing Street Fighter, and I don't have people to play it with
Yeah.
because James Sandusky left us.
Yeah.
So
Forever.
And for what, you know?
yeah.
But yeah, King of
What do you
Fighters.
want? Oh, sorry.
King of Fighters is Tom and I started playing King of Fighters I think 2 weeks ago.
Something like that.
Like and it was more on because I saw it was in your library on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, let's play King of Fighters, and you have 98, 2002, and 13. So we started on King of Fighters 98, and immediately I was like, this is pretty cool. And then I wanted to see how the series kind of changed from one entry to another, so we loaded up King of Fighters 2002 and played quite a few hours of that. And then we played King of Fighters 13, which is, I think, what we ended up putting the most time into.
And it seems to be the entry in the series with like the most acclaim.
Yeah.
People really like that game.
And it was just kind of the first few hours and was kind of us just like trying out different characters and seeing who we're most comfortable with. And I feel like pretty early on we decided who we were going to play as the most.
Yeah, we were playing singles.
Yeah. Because so with King of Fighters, for people who don't know, there are two modes to play that game. There's one-on-one, and then you can fight in teams of 3. And you you have an order of your team, and then as one guy gets knocked out, then the other guy will take his place. And it's and then that mode it's whoever's team gets knocked out first loses. But we were kind of we kind of decided to forego that. But yeah, that game that's the first fighting game that I've really felt myself like really just like really getting into like that. Like I was like, I can't wait to play more of this.
Yeah. I'm interested in picking up 14, although the netcode's apparently not very good.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I installed. I got home last night and I installed King of Fighters 13 on my computer, which I ran into like the weirdest problem, which is I installed the game, I booted it up, and when I'm on the character select screen, I'm like, man, these idle animations are really fast for some reason. And I was like, maybe it was always like that and I just didn't remember it that way, right? And so I get into a fight and like it's like it's like turbo speed for some reason.
It's better.
Well, some people might say that, yeah. And I was like, I can't do this.
King of Fighters hyper fighting.
Yeah, it effectively was that.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm not playing it like this. Although I did have a thought today where if I had played it like that and then I played you again, I'd be ready because I'm like, you're too slow.
Maybe like it'd be too slow for you.
Maybe, and I'd be like, I can't do this.
Because it's not like you'd be moving fast while I'd be moving at regular speed.
Yes, that's how it works, Tom.
Sure.
But my reflexes would be more finely tuned.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, but no, they wouldn't have been. But then I was like, what the hell's going on, right? So
PC gaming.
Right. So I went onto the forums and I was like, and of course, all the posts were from around when that game came out, which was about 8 years ago.
Yep.
And I think the newest thread that I found was from about 4 years ago, and people were saying different things like, all right, so what you need to do is put the game in windowed mode. That didn't work.
Fuck that shit.
That didn't work. And they were like, okay, so what you need to do now is go into the graphics settings and set the frame rate from variable to fixed. That didn't work. And then there were
What worked?
There's a build up. Okay?
Okay.
This is a journey.
I need to know.
But then someone said like go into your GPU settings.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
When you get to our age, you'll understand that.
Okay.
But then someone has said go into your GPU settings and set the frame rate on that to fix. I was like, I'm not fucking with that. I'm not doing that. And then I was like, for some reason, I was like, let me just hook up my Steam Link and see what happens.
So you're playing it on Steam Link?
So I turn on my Steam Link, and I'm playing it, and everything is fine.
I bet your Steam Link is what fucked it up in the first place.
How's that?
Because like I have no issues with it.
No, but then I had a thought.
Yeah.
So the Steam Link is effectively an external display.
Right.
And this entire time, we've also been playing on an external display.
Right.
I think that has something to do with it.
After this, I'm going to boot it up without this monitor and see what happens.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I just know that with the Steam Link, it runs the way that I feel like it should. But the funny thing is, so while I'm playing it, it's going on TV, but I'm just still playing it in front of my laptop.
Right.
So yeah, PC game. I played an online match last night. Didn't do too terrible.
Did you win?
I'm proud of you.
I did not win. but I knocked out 2 of his boys.
All right.
So
Proud
I
of
felt
you.
like that was pretty good for a first time.
Sure.
And I went to the practice.
Well, considering people that are playing 13 still
Yeah.
have probably been playing it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because there was a part of me that was like, the match initially was not going well for me at all.
Yeah.
And I was like, and there was a part of me that was thinking like, what's going on? There's some kind of shenanigans happening. Like, is he cheating? He wasn't cheating. He was just good at the game, or he could have been cheating. I don't know. But yeah,
Hard.
I felt like I did pretty good for my first match.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. There are not a lot of people playing that online actively, so it took a little bit to get into that match, but I felt pretty good about it. But yeah.
Even like SF5, most modern fighting games, you're still waiting like
Yeah.
30 seconds for another match to appear.
It wasn't.
You
It
know.
was. We're talking.
Minutes.
We're talking
minutes.
hours.
Not hours. No.
Days even.
Perhaps.
You wake up to the fucking chime.
Oh.
It's time.
For some reason, like I've got like a beer down to
Yeah.
my stomach.
Yeah.
Because what I wanted to, I was kind of bummed out about the Steam Link thing because of what I wanted to do.
That's why we need to get on a 14. Like,
Yeah.
even though I like 13 and I think it looks way better,
Yeah.
14 obviously has a larger community still playing that game.
Yeah. What I wanted to do, I was bummed out about the Steam Link situation because what I wanted to do was I wanted to have that going, the game going, and then while I waited for matches, have some Norman Bates Hotel going on.
Sure.
But that wasn't in the cards for me, so.
I'm glad you're taking the dive.
For Norman Bates Hotel?
Yeah.
The Bates.
Oh man, dude.
Diving
I was
into Bates.
I was blowing up Tommy's phone the other night because
Yeah.
like all this weird, gross shit was happening on that show.
Oh, yeah.
That relationship with that mother-son relationship is inappropriate. But,
Have you gotten to Caleb yet?
No, I haven't met Caleb.
Ooh.
But I was texting you when
Oh.
when Mrs. Bates got like she was like, I want to sleep in bed with you, Norman.
Yeah.
I was like, this is gross.
Jealous?
A little bit. But
Did you cuddle Cinnamon?
I
when
wish
watched
you
that?
could watch that on Mother's Day.
yeah, it's just like well, I said in our Discord that since it's Mother's Day, you should spend all day watching Norman Bates Hotel. And some I was in a thread earlier. Someone said, "What's your favorite fictional mother?" And I just posted a GIF of Mrs. Bates,
Yeah.
and I got a lot of really weird reactions because of that. But
What are you doing, Shanee? You watching this?
No.
Stop watching this all the time.
so
No, I was
We
looking at
can't-
him and then I got
we
distracted.
can't have that with Shanee around, or we have to put horse blinders on you.
I know. I do.
It's okay. I mean,
It's a good game.
I mean, do you want to look at it a little bit more?
I
Have you ever seen that game?
I've seen that game.
What game is it?
It's the game.
Okay. That's Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Okay. That's MODOK. But yeah, I went to the practice mode or the tutorial rather for
Yeah.
King of Fighters 13, and I learned about all these moves I didn't know about, like the super moves.
Mm-hmm.
I figured
Well, I
out.
was telling you, like, whereas Street Fighter will be like 2 quarter circles,
Yeah.
oftentimes King of Fighters is like half a circle forward, then a quarter circle back.
Yeah.
Like weird things like that.
Yeah, which is like it seems like, and I've gone through that like before getting to that online match, and I had that in the back of my mind now as I was playing it, and I was just like, that just seems like for someone who's like as new at the game as I am, it just seems like super unintuitive for me to try to do that in the heat of a
And
match.
I thought the same thing, but like, if you memorize the moves, it's really not bad, right?
Yeah.
Because like, I'm used to Capcom fighters. I'm used to quarter circle.
Right.
But if you think about like what your thumb is doing if you're using a D-pad, or what your hand is doing if you're using a joystick, it's actually much more fluid to do it that way.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I did want to get your input on this because I don't know why, but I had forgotten to ask when we were playing it. But as someone who is a lot more into fighting games than anyone else that I know, like how do you feel is the compare? Like obviously Street Fighter is your favorite franchise, but comparing like the accessibility of the mechanics and the flow of the fights, like how do you feel that compares to it?
I mean, I don't know a lot about King of Fighters.
But your
You
first hand impressions of it.
I'd say they're pretty similar. I mean,
Yeah.
they're very similar. There are some different things. Like 13 has a guard meter,
Yeah.
which some Street Fighters have done in the past, but they've long since done away with anything like that. There's also that meter above the super, which is very like I'm not sure what that is yet. There's like there's guard canceling, which is really neat. There's rolls that basically give you invulnerability for a few frames.
Yeah.
Which is really weird.
They touch on that little meter a little bit during the tutorial.
Yeah, it's just different. The two are very similar, but it's just different. They're not. I wouldn't say one is more complex than the other.
Sure.
You know, King of Fighters is no Guilty Gear.
Right.
But yeah, I think they're on the same level of complexity.
Right.
Yeah.
I really like it. I don't know what is making me gravitate toward that more than Street Fighter. I'm not really sure why. It's
different strokes, you know.
Yeah.
I just
different folks.
I like the cartoonishness of a lot of Street Fighter characters.
Yeah.
Not that, you know, King of Fighters doesn't have that.
Yeah.
But not to the extent, you know, like there's no green monster. Like there, you know, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I will say this: the level design, at least for 13 and 2002, is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, and Capcom Fighters have done a lot of this too, but like having the Metal Slug guys hanging out in the background and random things like that, or even like a lot of the levels really remind me of like Hayao Miyazaki films and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's very neat.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to putting more time into that game. I'm thinking that at some point I'll be getting King of Fighters 14.
Right. I'm sure we both will.
And I hope that game just runs the way I want it to when I install it.
Dude, have you seen the new trailers? The trailers that came out over the last couple of weeks for Blade Strangers?
No.
I've been waiting for Blade Strangers for over a year now.
Right.
So Blade Strangers is a Nicalis crossover fighting game.
Right.
And like in the last 2 weeks, they're like, hey, guess what? Here's a fuck ton more characters.
Yeah.
And it's so badass.
What's that roster look like?
Well, so we already knew, like from day one, we knew like Curly Brace from Cave Story is going to be in there, and like Solange from Code of Princess is going to be in there. But like now they've added like Quote from Cave Story, Isaac from Binding of Isaac, Shovel Knight, like all these rowdy characters in this fighting game. It looks so fun.
Yeah. Binding of Isaac is a good Mother's Day game too.
Sure.
Yeah.
And they announced, I think it's called Crystal Crisis, which is basically the same thing. It's like their equivalent to Puzzle Fighter.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
Yeah. I know Capcom is they're shutting down the mobile game
very quickly. So I was early access on that game.
It's been like 6 months.
Dude, probably way less than that. Maybe like 4 months. That game is just gone.
Yeah. What do you think it was? Was it like the monetization of that game, or?
I mean, I never spent any money on it,
Yeah.
but I also dipped very quickly once I realized it was that way. If they were like, hey, give us $20 one time, I would have done it.
Sure.
You know? And it actually worked well. It's like when they ported Luminous to mobile.
Right.
Like, it functioned much better than you thought it would on a touchscreen.
Right.
But, yeah, I don't know.
I would have figured that out. Like, with all the free-to-play puzzle games that are already on mobile, I feel like Puzzle Fighter would have done probably better among them.
And Puzzle Fighter has always been like Street Fighter and Darkstalkers characters, and that's it.
Right.
Whereas this mobile version is like all sorts of Capcom characters, you know, Dante and Frank West and all sorts of shit like that. The art style was real bad, but
maybe that's what it was.
That's unfortunate.
People are really particular about art styles too.
Well, especially the Capcom crowd.
Well, yeah. Like a bug can be fixed. Like certain mechanics can be like patched.
Yeah, you can't fix ugly.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
You know, Atmosphere says God hates ugly.
Sure. He's not wrong.
Do you agree with that, Ryan?
I think God hates all of us, but honestly,
what if God was one of us?
Like a slob, like one of us?
Like a stranger on a bus. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting you to bust out with that.
God is good.
Sure.
But because now I think about that because now I'm thinking about like how everyone fixated on Chun-Li's face when Infinite came out.
It was so bad that they fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, well, I would like to see because I know that Puzzle Fighter is like had been highly regarded like with previous entries.
Mm-hmm. It's great stuff. This Crystal Crisis looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what's that coming out
All I know for sure is PS4, Switch, PC.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they do Xbox. Although, like, are there many Nicholas games on Xbox? Like, is Binding of Isaac on Xbox?
Probably. I bet Binding of Isaac is on Xbox.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of on
Yeah.
most things. I think the only thing that didn't...
Or, like, Cave Story? Like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I
know Cave Story is not on Xbox.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
I remember talking to you about that, and you were like, "Yeah, that seems unlikely."
Yeah.
But I'd be surprised if Binding of Isaac wasn't on Xbox, which is the game that I purchased 3 times.
Sure.
For reasons unknown to myself, because I would play that game for 20 minutes a piece, and then just dip.
Yeah.
It's
hard.
Yeah.
Because you love mothers and Mother's Day.
Well, like I feel like roguelikes, like by definition, are difficult, which is fine. It's just that there's always something about Binding of Isaac that just never kind of gelled with me.
You hate Zelda.
I might. It's funny you say that because I've only ever purchased one Legend of Zelda game in my entire life.
What?
Wind Waker.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, have you been given the other games? Have you played any of the other games?
I played Link to the Past.
All right.
No, wait. I purchased 2. I purchased Wind Waker, and I also purchased the GameCube version of Ocarina of Time.
Oh, I know
Nice.
James hates it, but I showed Shanee the Explorer's Glitch tonight while we were waiting on you.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's beating Zelda in like less than 10 minutes through glitches.
Less than 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That sounds like the glitch for me.
And we named the character Butt.
That's true, we did.
What?
But
What? What is that?
that was Link's name in our playthrough.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I thought you said winning the character, but and I was like, what does that mean?
No, we named the character Butt.
So now I know that he hates 2 things. He hates Explorer Glitch and Uber Eats.
Sure.
So I love Uber Eats. It's my favorite thing right now.
Yeah, it just seems like a little crazy to get. Like, McDonald's is so fast.
Right.
But Uber Eats is only $5.
Yeah. And they bring it to you. Don't have to leave your house to get your McDonald's.
Yeah, but why don't you do it for like better foods than that?
Because I feel like eating McDonald's. Like, what are we talking about? What are you doing?
What's the problem?
Like, if I feel like eating McDonald's, but I don't want to leave my house, I'm not gonna say, well, since I'm not leaving my house, I better get something else, even though I feel like eating McDonald's.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna get my McDonald's.
I
I'm going to be at home, so I guess I should get pancakes.
I'm just like fast food so fast. I'm gonna go in my Scrubbies, go do the drive-through, not go in.
But I don't have to do that. Is the thing is that
it's so easy.
Uber
it's
Eats is
so
easier
easy.
though. Is what I'm saying. Like.
But like I would rather just like take a difficult thing, like getting like.
You would rather do a difficult thing.
No, like taking a different thing and making it easy than just have an easy thing and make it easier. For money, if I want to put money into this, I just want like.
Shanee, work smart, not hard,
Right.
Oh my gosh, going through a drive-through, not hard.
Okay, how about this, Shanee? What if you and a significant other are in the middle of
Birdo. There would be no other one.
Okay, you and Birdo are in the middle of a heavy makeout sesh, right? And one of you says, you know what would make this makeout sesh even better? Some McDoubles, right? So you go onto your phone, punch in the order for your McDoubles, go back to making out. You barely have to stop to answer the door. As a matter of fact, Shanee,
You don't even have
as
to.
a matter of fact,
You
you don't
don't
even have to interact with the person. You can instruct them to just leave it at the door and walk away, which I do because I don't want to talk to them.
Which is really funny because you open Ryan's door and then there's McDonald's on the floor.
And I just picked it up and grabbed it.
Yeah.
It's great. So, I mean, I feel like I'm coming out on top here. What I'm saying is that I don't have to interrupt my life when a Big Mac attack strikes. This episode is sponsored by Uber Eats. Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Save Continue podcast. So, Shanee, what are we doing tonight?
I thought it'd be fun that we make E3 predictions tonight
Okay.
and make them into a bingo card. So when E3 happens, we can play E3 bingo.
Not showing up so well on video.
It's not. I realize that.
White paper with white lights, you know?
Yeah. That was a poor choice.
It's alright.
But yeah, so I'm gonna do the first example. And mine is I expect that we hear somebody say, and it's available now.
What's that
I don't know.
called, Shanee?
I don't know if anybody knows this, but it's called Shadow Drop.
Okay. Did you learn that on your own?
I heard it from some really wise gentleman. That
There's always a shadow drop. It's a good prediction.
Mm-hmm.
There's always one. So I don't know if you guys know this or not. Square Enix is doing a conference this year. They have not done one, I think, since 2015.
Mm-hmm.
There's obvious things, right? Like, obviously, we're going to see more Kingdom Hearts.
Right.
We probably won't see much of Final Fantasy VII. What I do think we will see more of, this is my first prediction, is we will see something new from their Avengers game.
Oh, yeah.
So Square Enix Avenger game?
Yeah.
I'm just expecting some... Wait, when does Tomb Raider come out?
September?
Then
I think
something for Tomb Raider.
I could be wrong.
Something for Tomb Raider then. If it comes out after E3, which probably, something for Tomb Raider, most definitely.
I'm also going to be writing these down a lot, so if you see me looking down in my lap, I don't know if they can see like the notebook on this.
They can't.
But yeah, if you see me
That
looking
doesn't play
down,
on video.
it's because I'm writing down these. I'm also going to be color coding them, so later we can tell who came up with what, just because we think that would be fun.
Green Tommy.
Yes.
Blue is me.
Purple.
Purple is me.
Yes.
Are we going to take turns with these, or should we just shout them
I
out?
think we should shout them out.
But
it's Shanee, Shanee's the director here.
No, go ahead. I don't think it's funny.
Bethesda's conference will not be a video this year.
Okay.
I think they learned a lot from last year. There was no reason for them to have an actual conference when they just played a video.
Right.
I think this year it will not be just a video.
Right. It'd be like legit like we're talking
Pete Hines is gonna come out.
like Bethesda 2015.
It's more similar to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pete Hines gonna come out and say, I know what I bet he's gonna do. He's gonna make a joke about Skyrim. He's like, I'm not here to announce another Skyrim. He's probably gonna say that.
So is that your prediction?
That's
Yeah, that
Pete
it won't
Hines?
be. No, my prediction is that Bethesda's conference will not be
but I'm
a
not
just
Ryan's.
video.
No, that's kind of as a snarky aside.
You don't want to. We have 24 spaces. You don't.
I mean, you can put that down if you want. Joke about Skyrim, sure.
All right, I'm gonna put it in a spot that's not like pivotal.
Well, I mean, I feel like in bingo, every spot is pivotal. That's
Corner spots are way more important. They hit more things.
okay.
Sony has said that this year's conference for them will be quite different than previous years, and they plan to focus on 4 games. What are those 4 games? Fuck, The Last of Us, Death Stranding, Spider-Man, and something else.
Days Gone.
Not Days Gone.
Oh yeah.
Days Gone. I think Days Gone will be talked about heavily in Sony's pre-show.
Yeah. Dead don't ride around here.
So Days Gone pre-show.
I expect to see. Shanee, I also expect to see something about Ghost of Tsushima.
That's the other game that they plan to talk about. Like, that's known already, so don't put that one down. We know that's happening.
That's you could put that down as Ryan Robinson exclusive.
I think that there's going to be a singular fan that is very distracting during one of them, like the Woo
Like
Lady.
the Woo Lady?
Yes.
Okay.
Woo Lady.
That's a good one.
She was a popular lady that year.
That's a good one.
Not as I don't know if she was popular as Beatbox Lady, but. Lady.
Was Beatbox Lady related to like a fan person?
No.
No, she was a
Because
paid
mine is
advertiser.
singular fan being distracting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sony's press conference will start with some sort of live music performance like it has for the past 2 years.
Imagine Dragons.
No, they would never do that.
We'll see.
That's like Game Awards stuff. That's not
So Sony start with musical.
with a live musical performance of some sort.
Either an orchestra or a jazz band.
No, don't put specifications on my predictions.
Put down in parentheses. I think.
I think that most of the presenters will be in an ill-fitting suit jacket and T-shirt.
Oh, that's every year, man.
That's not every year. There are a lot of them. Microsoft always has one.
T-shirt blazer combos abound.
I'm gonna say majority T-shirt blazer. I mean, majority is kind of hard for bingo.
Majority's not going to happen. I'll tell you right now.
There will be
there
t-shirt-
will be some.
There will be t-shirt
Yeah.
blazer combos.
All right, well it'll be an easy one. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
that flashing my-
ill-fitting
oh.
blazer
Yeah.
and t-shirt.
I think we got to stop with the gameplay on the background because it affects the white balance of what's filming.
Yeah.
So like you see our lighting fluctuate in the videos.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that like physically affected me because I was like I got a flash in my peripheral.
Yeah.
You want to stop that real fast?
Nah, it's fine. Next week.
Next week?
I
think that there will be.
We're primed for a Halo announcement. It's about that time.
So Halo announcement.
It's about time for Halo. I think there's gonna be. I think it's about time for Halo.
They want it. I don't see it happening.
I mean, if we're talking about like the timing between Halo, between those releases, I think it's about that time.
Because this is also a bingo thing, or so we do want to win.
That's what I legitimately think.
I think that there's going to be some very awkward fan interaction, like where they ask somebody something and the person's like, yeah, cool.
What was that thing?
So unexcited fan
that they did. I think it was
interaction.
last year, they brought the YouTubers in there.
Oh yeah.
And they were very obviously like not acclimated to like such a wide scale.
Yeah.
That was awkward too.
And they were like obviously like just trying to like watch what's going on or just chill out and not like be interviewed.
Considering the supposed release, I say we see gameplay of the next Smash Brothers game.
Yeah. Anything about the Metroid Prime?
No.
No.
Fuck no, I don't think so.
Ever.
This is like.
When
I
it-
kind of think it'll happen. I kind of don't.
Was that
All
a year
right.
ago or 2 years
So
ago?
I'm gonna ask this now.
A year ago.
Okay.
So is it gonna be a brand new Smash game, you think, or is it just gonna be a rehash?
Should we make that prediction?
Brand new Smash game. I'm saying.
I have it down as next. We can consider that, even if it's a reiteration. But like,
Nah, I feel like we should go all in.
no, we're playing bingo. We want to win.
I think it's going to be a new Smash Brothers game. For the sole reason that, like, the splash screen we got at that first teaser trailer, you know, it just says Smash Brothers. If it was the old version, I think it would say Smash Brothers for Nintendo Switch. And it did not say that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we're gonna see any?
Plus, we saw the Inklings, we saw Breath of the Wild Link. Like, I don't think it's the same thing.
Yeah. New Smash game. When did
What
the last
about-
Smash game come out?
I don't know, you and I bought it at the same time.
Then that had to be at least. Shit, that was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So yeah, a new Smash game.
I mean, we know he doesn't want to make them anymore, but...
Somebody will do it.
Oh, I think this is a lot Devil May Cry 5 announcement.
Yes, yeah, Devil May Cry. We already have a Bethesda thing in there, right?
Mm-hmm.
New IP announcement.
New
Who would
Bethesda,
make it, though,
New
you know?
Bethesda IP.
Yeah.
I just don't know who would make it. I guess Arcane could work on something.
Yeah.
Like, because I seriously doubt there's going to be another Dishonored. I
Not for-
seriously doubt there's going to be another Prey.
Yeah. Which is, man, that's
See,
such
I'm
a
gonna
weird
say
thing
one
to
of
me.
the like major ones, like Sony, Nintendo, or Bethesda, are gonna have a really unnecessary prop. Like last year was with the Forza, having the cars there. I felt that was unnecessary.
Forza.
Forza.
Like pizza.
Yes, the new Forza.
That car was clean as hell, though. I'm not gonna lie.
I do feel like it's still.
The 911, I believe it was called.
Mhm.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. I'm gonna say unnecessary.
Too soon or what?
I'm gonna say unnecessary stage
not funny.
prop.
It's not funny.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think you can include the car. You can include the fucking hanging corpses that Sony did. Like, yeah, there will be something.
You know what bothered me about the hanging corpses thing? Is
Yeah,
Shawn Layden
I'm
acting like he
picking
didn't know
ones
they
that
were
we're
there.
gonna get points for because I want
Sure,
us
sure.
to get
Well,
bingo.
everything that I've mentioned is something that I actually think is gonna
Yeah,
happen.
me too. Me too.
I mean, are you mentioning things that you don't think are gonna happen?
No.
Okay. So we all want to win.
Okay.
This is more a wish, but I actually do think it'll happen. Announcement of a new Rayman.
That'd be great. I would love that, actually.
Well, you know, scratch that. I think there will be an announcement of a new UB art game, whether it's Rayman or not. There will be something using that engine.
in that vein,
It's been 2-3 years.
Oh wait.
When did
since
Child of Light and Valiant Hearts come out?
Child of Light came out like I think
4 years ago.
4 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
And Valiant Hearts I think came out like
Yeah, I
And
think
that's when
maybe
it-
around the same time or before.
I think
that.
we will see a new UV game, especially with them avoiding Vivendi.
Yeah.
I think it's going to happen.
Also, based on what happened with Ghost Recon, I think we're gonna see something about a Splinter Cell.
Oh yeah, that's a very good prediction.
I think we'll see some of those.
New Splinter Cell. Good prediction.
You said Devil May Cry 5, so
I mean, it's almost confirmed. It's not, but it may. As
I
well
feel
be
like that
confirmed.
wouldn't be the only Capcom thing though.
If we see Capcom, I think it will be at Sony's thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it would be.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a Street Fighter thing.
And that's too early. It's
yeah.
too soon. And they tend to do the Street
Well-
Fighter stuff at PSX.
Yeah.
Anything that... Alright, so we got Smash. Anything else about Nintendo?
Yes, I think that there will be a remake of a game for 3DS.
A remake of
Because they keep
For
doing
three-
it.
What would
for
they do?
3DS or...
That's exclusive to the 3DS, right? Because we're getting Luigi's
Or-
Mansion. We got more. We got Bowser's Inside Story. They keep doing them because 3DS somehow this last year sold better than it has ever
Would
sold.
I be crazy for saying Sunshine?
On 3DS?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're crazy for that. On Switch, maybe. Not on 3DS. There's no way.
I feel like I got a
What
feeling.
about...
I feel like I got a
do
feeling.
Do we think it'd be anything in the VR space?
For Nintendo?
For... No.
Sony.
Yeah,
Sony will-
Sony will definitely have
I
like,
think
I know,
Sony will
what
have
do you
like a
think-
sizzle VR thing.
yeah,
You know?
kind of like last year too.
Yeah.
So, Sizzle VR reel?
Yeah.
What color do we want to put that under?
I
Doesn't
don't
matter.
Y'all will just say yes.
Yeah, give it to Ryan. It's fine.
throw me a bone.
I mean, I think we would all predict that.
Yeah,
They will talk about PSVR in some fashion.
yeah, and
But VR Sizzle reel.
Yeah,
and I mean,
that's not going to happen. What like they've told us what they plan to do, right? We know they plan on focusing on those 4 games,
yeah,
but there will be other stuff in between, and I think PSVR will be one of those things in between.
So we have 5 spots left.
As a matter of fact, we know we shouldn't use that prediction because we know they're going to talk about it.
Yeah,
I guess
but-
the
but
fact that it's a sizzle reel. Sure.
Sizzle
sure.
reel is what I'm putting
Okay.
down.
do you have Division 2 on there?
No.
Put that. Division 2 is gonna happen.
Division 2?
Yeah.
So we have 4 spots left.
Phil Spencer will utter the phrase backwards compatibility.
Oh yeah, definitely. That good one. Good one. So, something about Game Pass.
Maybe. I mean, it's a good deal. What they did is a good deal. For
Yeah.
them to be able to say that at the
Oh,
E3 stage is a good
Nintendo's
thing.
gonna talk about their online shit.
I don't think so.
No, I
Maybe,
don't think
but
so
I don't think
either.
so. People aren't happy. I'm happy, but
I don't think so
yeah,
either.
I don't think they will.
What are you happy with that?
Because people are talking about it like it's this terrible thing, like they're paying as much as they are for Xbox and PlayStation.
$20 a year.
It's $20 a year, $30, $35.
That's a
for
third
up to
of the
8
others.
family members, for 8 fucking people.
So that's a third of the cost for the other 2,
yeah,
and you can share it with other
Yeah.
people,
I think it's good.
and you get like they.
And like they said, Virtual Console's not coming back.
Yeah, when I say
They didn't say that we're not bringing old games back.
Yeah.
It's just not going to be under the Virtual Console banner.
But it's already confirmed that they're doing with the old games.
In a different way, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could.
Yeah,
I
like,
still play 'em.
all the comments I see are like, I'd rather be paying $0 a month. Well, yeah, I'd rather be paying $0
Yeah, I'd rather
for
pay
a
$0
house.
a month
Or
for like my
car.
fucking rent. But
So Nintendo gave it to you for a year, so people were, but they told you from day one it was going to happen. You know.
It's not like, yeah, it's
Yeah.
like going into a relationship with somebody being like, hey, I'm not looking for marriage. And then when they're like, I want to get married, they're like, no, and you're surprised
I'm
about
going
it.
to steal this prediction. It's from a couple years ago from a different podcast, but I think it's a really funny one. And I think it will happen. I think within the first 30 seconds that he takes the stage, Shawn Layden's hands will touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's because that's kind of his like fucking
How do
mannerism.
you
Yeah.
spell his name? L-A-D-E-N?
Layden.
L-A-Y.
He's like he does this a lot.
Yeah, within the first 30 seconds.
I feel like men of his build kind of
Sure.
a lot.
Sure.
Um, I think that how many spaces we got?
We only have 2.
I predict that Rockstar will confirm Battle Royale for Red Dead.
Here's the thing.
I think we can always change our mind about the spots.
I think you should reconsider, Ryan, and here's why.
Okay.
You almost never see Rockstar go to E3.
That is. Don't write that down.
Almost never.
Don't write that down.
All right.
Never mind.
I
That's true.
have
Good call.
I have a suggestion because we have time here to
Okay.
kill.
Duke Nukem Time to Kill. Great.
I mean,
game.
look, the show's as long or short as it needs to be. You know.
But anyways,
Where are bosses?
I have an idea.
Okay.
We only have 2 boxes left.
Okay.
How about I go through the boxes that we already have,
Okay.
so re-say them again,
Okay.
and we can decide if we want to take any of them out, and I will write a new thing in there.
Okay.
Okay.
And so we can.
You want-
Sure.
Okay.
So.
I really like this show, by the way. It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I figured y'all would like it.
Because
I wanted to do E3 this week or next, and I'm glad we're doing it while you're here. Shanee will be gone next week, by the way.
she's going to Wisconsin,
No, I'm going to Alabama for my cousin's wedding.
Greenbow, Alabama.
Your cousin Alabaster from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin Casey, who is
Okay.
gorgeous
These-
and a wonderful woman.
What's she doing?
And-
Wait, why are you going to Alabama?
She's getting married.
Never mind.
She's single or?
Hey. I'm single. Okay.
Anyways, my first one, Shadow Drop,
Okay.
ill-fitting blazer and t-shirt combo.
That's kind of like having 2 free spaces.
Those are both mine. I'm playing to win.
Okay.
Unexcited fan interaction.
I think that's a good one.
Unnecessary stage prop. VR sizzle reel. Square Enix Avenger game. Sony will start with live musical performance. Gameplay of next Smash game. And I have parentheses new, but I can always cross it out because I want to win. Remake of game for 3DS.
Mm-hmm.
Devil May Cry announcement. Something about Tomb Raider. Joke about Skyrim. Halo announcement. New Bethesda IP.
Remove joke about Skyrim. I feel like I'm giving him too much credit with that.
Do you agree? We need at least a majority of vote. Do you agree with this?
To strike it?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think it's going to happen.
All right.
I feel like I'm assuming I have a thing where I assume people that are more self-aware than I give.
Anyways.
Than they should.
Yeah.
Halo announcement. New Bethesda IP. Bethesda.
I don't think Halo's happening.
Do you want to strike it?
That's Ryan, so it's up to him.
I think that will happen. I'm willing to bet my life on it.
You know what? I'm gonna agree with Ryan. Anyways, Bethesda
I'll be amazed if they don't
conference
save that.
will not be just a video.
Yeah, I think they know enough not to do that again.
Days Gone pre-show.
Mm,
Phil Spencer will say backwards compatibility.
sure.
Shawn Layden will touch his hands within 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I think that might be my favorite one.
We here at the PlayStation family, yeah, it's going to happen. PlayStation Nation. He loves PlayStation Nation.
Should we also touch it?
I don't like that
Should
term.
we add it to also I feel like also
It's
touch
not a
his-
nation, you know?
I
Sure.
feel like if it's not his hands touching each other, it'll be his hands touching his face.
I don't feel like
He doesn't do
touches-
that
He
much.
doesn't touch his face
No.
very else.
And he's getting good. Like, he's got the conference thing down.
Yeah.
He's getting real good. But,
Announcement
He'll
of
condescend
new
to you less.
UV art game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Singular fan being very distracting.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
Division 2 announcement.
Yes.
Tom.
Yeah, no, I think that's fine.
And new Splinter Cell information.
I think that's absolutely happening.
Alright, so now we have 3 spaces because we only struck 1.
Okay,
Go
so
us.
how many can I fill? Because I feel like I've got a lot of predictions left.
Do one. What's your best one right now?
My best one right now.
Yeah.
I think that we will see something for mainline Pokemon on Switch.
Yes.
Because they talked about doing it a year ago.
That is such a good. I approve that.
I have another one.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Because like last time it was just the guy, like, oh, I didn't see you come in there, like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
I hate that.
Drawing, but you couldn't see what he was drawing. But like he said, we expect this to take a little over a year, and it's been a
You
little
say it's
over
your
a
best
year.
one, right?
I mean, of what I have right now, yes.
All right, then I say Ryan go, and I get the last spot.
Okay.
Because that's 3 spots.
NetherRealm announcement. Of what?
Change it. Rockstar now, or not Rockstar. Fuck, Rocksteady.
Rocksteady announcement.
Don't you think?
Yes.
It's time.
It's time. When did Arkham Knight come out? Like forever ago?
Forever ago, yeah.
Yeah, Rocksteady announcement. It's a good call, Tom. What character though? I'm not gonna make a call on the character.
It's gonna be something WB related.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
whether it's DC or Turtles or whatever, it's gonna be something like that.
It's
going to be licensed.
I would love Turtles so much.
Yeah, it's gonna be licensed.
I would love Turtles. I know it's not gonna be that.
Fine.
You know what I would like from Rocksteady?
What?
They keep doing all these horror characters. Like if they made some sort of like Freddy or Jason or Leatherface or something.
Jason with Arkham's Combat.
It was Detective Vision.
Alright.
Find those teens.
Mother Vision. Yeah.
Jason is a good Christian man. He hates premarital sex.
What do you think, Shanae?
I'm trying to think. I've used up a lot of the ones I was thinking about at work today. But I also had a pretty busy day at work, Mother's Day, and also a lot of people graduated college right now.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let's continue to talk. We have...
Or you predict that the first ever Otomi will be the first Otomi ever to be announced at E3 will happen.
Technically, Harvest Moon has been talked about at E3, and Harvest Moon
That's
is
true.
an Otomi.
Harvest Moon has been talked about.
Or it falls under a Otomi subgenre that is in other stuff. So yes.
But my joke is still good.
Did you guys know that Harvest Moon and Story of Seasons started as the same franchise? Story of Seasons was what it was called in Japan, and then the two splintered off in a separate series.
You should have saved that for trivia, man.
Yeah.
We didn't do trivia this week.
That's alright. There's trivia right there.
There you go. That's something for you to know. We didn't. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we didn't mention EA at all, did we?
It's so predictable, though, you know?
Yeah.
Like, EA is almost too easy.
Yeah.
We want it to be something fun, but also something we can win.
Anthem is theirs, right?
Anthem is theirs.
That's gonna be there.
Yeah, it will be in some capacity.
Yeah.
I feel like at some point, and y'all can veto this, I feel like at some point, I feel like I always hear announcers say, and who's excited about that? Or some sort of variation to
I feel like they only say that when no one is clapping when they should be.
I always forget. It's like Square, Ubisoft, one of the third parties, like they started the thing at E3, please be excited. I don't remember who it was.
I'm going to say begging for clapping.
Yeah.
Begging for applause.
No, that's too, like, Konami's not going to be there, so it's not a problem.
What do you call it?
You don't think
what do you-
none of the
99 nights.
What,
That's not going to happen.
Shanae, what do you call it when that like they're talking and that one person claps, like they're the only person clapping, but then the presenter acknowledges them, like yeah.
Spotlight.
And then
Spotlighting them, I guess?
Spotlighting. That's
I
like
guess.
gaslighting for.
It's like gaslighting but for announcers. But I think that like begging for applause is gonna happen. Some announcer's gonna do it.
Well,
They're too professional, man.
yeah, and also
Oh, but they're too professional to get a well-fitting blazer.
I feel like I also feel like there's too many upcoming bangers for that to happen.
All right.
It's your prediction.
I mean, but
No. But it's our last spot. So I'm gonna come with something y'all can veto it. I just keep thinking about 99 Nights.
I think it was technically 99 Nights 2, I believe.
It was.
It was.
Yeah.
99 Nights 1 was awful, so I don't know why they made another one of those, but
I keep trying to think about Bethesda, and it's like it's so hard to say what they will do. You know?
I think that new IP is gonna happen.
All right.
Also, I
it's
do
not
think
for my square, but do you think they're gonna mention the because we talked about it in our news.
Doom 2 is gonna happen.
But
by the way.
Walmart Canada.
I wish.
Walmart Canada leaked not just Bethesda, but like multiple games.
Yeah.
Do you think there's gonna be any joke about that? No, I'm not saying this.
No,
I'm not saying necessarily by
So I think that
like
So
Phil
like they
Spencer.
joked like last year or the year before, somebody leaked something like the night before the conference. and somebody made mention of
I
it.
think that
Yeah,
by
I'm
then.
not even saying like just like the main conference, the
Yeah.
main like the, I guess the main figureheads. But I'm talking about like even like behind the scenes, like you know how they do the
Oh,
interactions and
sure.
stuff like that.
Right. I don't know.
I don't know. I feel like by then,
Because
like it will have been kind of played out.
All right,
It's hard.
Yeah.
Last one is hard.
it is hard. Y'all got like a really good one.
I mean, mine were Pokemon Rocksteady, and I had something else, but I can't remember now.
Wasn't good enough then.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something for Nintendo, but I think we've pretty much nailed.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think we're
Do
going
you-
to see Prime. I don't think we're going to
Do you
see
think we're
Prime.
gonna see anybody in costumes?
On stage?
Yes.
Probably not. People are trying to class it up these past few years, you know? Which I like, I appreciate it, but...
Games is art, Tom.
Because
Okay?
we're adults.
Should throw an EA one in there.
But what
Alright.
do you throw in that, like, you don't already know? You
I
like,
mean, but
right?
I mean, if you want to win, you throw an EA in one in there. You take your pick.
At least a minute-long Call of Duty trailer.
That's Activision.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Still though. Well,
I
World
mean,
War.
you could say, like,
World-
Call of Duty will be at Sony for sure. It won't be anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know, they
Play it first on PlayStation.
Because they're in bed with each other this generation, you know?
Yeah, with Destiny. And
How many times do you think we're gonna hear play it first on PlayStation?
Not as many as like 3 years ago, I think.
You're going to hear it at least once or twice.
Yeah.
But, like, I mean, Bungie needs some work if they want people talking about Destiny at this year's E3.
Not my prediction, but you know what would be really cool? Dying Light 2.
That'd be cool, but they're so good at supporting the first one.
Yeah.
You know?
We've gotten like 3 years of
Yeah.
new content out of that game.
For a game that you would not think would have anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool. We got new content just because they wanted us to drink more water. So it's like they're like, drink more water and we'll do this
Yeah.
thing for free. I was like, okay. That was really deep.
You know, NetherRealms isn't a bad
You know what? I
prediction.
have one. Someone's gonna stumble on stage. Not like fall, but like misstep.
Nah.
No, I think
It's happened.
It has happened, but I don't
It's
think
happened.
I don't think it happens as frequently enough to where you want to bank your last space on that.
Hey, we can.
But
we can
if you-
always
if
take
you
out
did-
something else.
If you did do that, Shanae, and it did happen, you'd be a legend.
I mean, you could do something super general, like we will probably see the reveal of a remake of something, you know?
We're
but,
remake of game for 3DS.
Oh, I've got a good
That's
one.
big issue.
I've got a good one.
What?
Borderlands 3 will be revealed.
I don't know.
Again.
Yeah. Like, well,
I mean, I feel like
Because you
Borderlands 3 will definitely be talked about. Yeah, let's do it. All right, Borderlands 3 stuff information.
Revealed. Borderlands 3 reveal.
officially.
I'm not putting-
Fifth fucking time.
Yeah.
I will not
Yeah.
put revealed because it's already.
Well,
Not according to them, it's not. Even though they reveal it over and over again.
But I'm taking it as mine and writing it in my colors.
you
so
know what
I'll
that
put
reminds me
information.
of? Like when every time they post like a new a new job posting with that
We about out.
okay.
All right, we're back.
You know what that reminds me of? Every time Gearbox posts a job posting, it's like you stop talking to someone on social media, but you post a new thing that you know will catch their attention just because you want them to
Yeah.
you want them to pay attention to you.
All right, so do we want to hear our 24?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go back over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah. All right, I'm gonna go real fast on
Can we
these.
say this? We can each change one right now if we want to. Of our own. Not of other people, but we can each change one of our own if we want to.
I'm okay with it. I don't want to change any of mine, but do you want to change any of yours?
I don't remember all of mine.
I don't remember all mine either.
Do you want me to go through and then we can decide?
Yes.
All right. Well, then I'll go through them by person.
Okay, that's probably better.
I don't want to change any of mine. Shadow drop, ill-fitting blazer and t-shirt,
Okay, let's see.
unexcited fan interaction, unnecessary stage prop, singular fan being very distracting, and Borderlands 3 information. So, for Tom,
Wait, very distracting. What is the metric for that?
Like the Woo Lady.
the
Okay,
Woo
like
Lady.
Woo Lady. Okay, at that
The
level.
one
Okay.
where like memes and the people, and a lot of people in
Yeah.
comments are talking about them.
Okay.
And I say very, but I just put distracting.
Yeah.
But
Like you notice.
Right.
it's
you
enough
notice.
to where if you make a joke about it, someone's like, "Oh, that person was being really
Mhm.
weird."
Okay.
Even if they didn't necessarily notice at
That
the
makes
time,
sense.
they like when you bring it up, they know what you're talking about.
Okay, I got that.
So that's my metric.
Okay. That's a good metric.
So for Tom, Square Enix Avenger game. Sony will start with live musical performance. Gameplay of next Smash game. Parentheses, new. Remake of game for 3DS. Devil May Cry announcement. Bethesda conference will not be just a video. Days Gone pre-show. Phil Spencer will say backwards compatibility. Shawn Layden will touch his hands within 30 seconds as I'm touching my hands.
That's a funny one.
Announcement of new game, new UBR game.
You said nude game.
Yeah, nude UBR.
A
Nude
new
art.
UBR game.
Nude is art. So.
Do you
Nude,
want to
tasteful
change
nudes.
any of yours?
No, I'm good with them.
So, oh wait, no, sorry. We also took out one of Ryan's and swapped with yours, so I forgot that. Something Pokemon Switch.
Yeah.
You want to keep that?
Well, I mean, I think mainline Pokemon will be talked about. Yeah, I do.
So for Ryan, something about Tomb Raider,
Yep.
Halo announcement,
Yep.
new Bethesda IP,
Yep.
BR Sizzle Reel.
B. Arthur Sizzle Reel.
Man, that's cool.
Did I really mess that up and slur that?
It almost. No.
It did sound like BR, yeah.
BR Sizzle Reel,
Yeah.
Division 2 announcement, Rocksteady announcement, and new Splinter Cell info.
Yep.
Splinter Cell for sure.
I'm feeling good about that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll take a picture of this and put it on our Discord.
Okay.
Yeah. And on the Instagram and on the Facebook.
And I'll put it out on Twitter too.
And on Pornhub.
And we're on Pornhub now.
And
We should really actually get on Pornhub.
and RedTube.
Sure.
What's RedTube?
Sure, X-Hamsters
Porn.
were there too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Porn as well.
I know.
But yeah, I'm going to label this in all 3 colors. Because I'm a girl and I learned this in elementary school.
Don't talk like that.
Yeah, you sound like a drunk mom.
Because I am a drunk
Yeah.
mom.
You're not a mom. just
Like
good
you
at
watch a
talking.
lot of Sex in the City.
Yeah. I'm Samantha.
But yeah, no, I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
No, it's a fun episode. I like I said, I wanted to do predictions, but I like the way
I
that you decided
love
to go
like
about it.
so we've done how many? We've done 2 E3s as a group so far, right?
Yes, but last year was the first time we recorded our reactions to it. Will we do that this year? I've not decided yet, but we'll see.
Our setup is different from
It
last
looks
year.
like
so.
a drunk mom wrote this.
Sure.
But yeah. Yeah, I'm really glad I thought of this because I've also been like trying
What
to
does that say?
E3 prediction bingo.
Okay.
Fuck that pen.
E3 Predators.
That'd be cool.
But yeah.
It's like all the people that like want to be on stage but aren't. Like Larry Herb's there creeping around backstage. Fucking...
Dude, I clown him so well. I clowned him like I know him, but like, I made fun of. I like made a lot of jokes about his fucking white glove presentation of the Xbox One X.
All right,
I just thought that was ridiculous.
since we said we're having fun with this,
I got another good prediction too.
all right.
Nintendo's new president will not take the stage.
That's safe to say.
Can we put a pause in the game real quick while we discuss and have
Pause in the game.
game show
Sure.
game.
Bye.
And we're back. Nothing happened. Nothing interesting.
You
nothing was
guys missed
discussed.
hilarious things.
Shanae freaked out again.
There was no freak out.
There's no freak out. I was funny and y'all laughed at it.
Yeah, that's true.
You weren't intentionally funny though.
I enjoyed making y'all laugh.
Can we say let's say like a couple of things we're most excited for.
Okay.
Ryan?
Yes. Dead Don't Ride.
Call it Days Gone, so people know.
Days Gone. Spider-Man.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Mr. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's right around my birthday too. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Does it have to be an E3 thing, or I just say whatever I'm excited about?
Any games that are not out yet that you're psyched for?
Oh, State of Decay 2.
I hope that turns out how you want it.
I feel like it will, because the first one did, for the most part. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
That's gonna be a while. We're gonna see that on PS5.
Still excited.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be one of those cross generation thingies.
You're probably
like
right.
Watch Dogs.
You're probably right.
Shit. That's all I can think of right now.
Alright, only 2.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah. I was gonna leave that for last. I was gonna say something else first. But, I am so excited. I'm really excited.
Please be excited.
No, I am. I love Big Hero 6. I love that movie. I am so excited for that to have a world. I'm so excited for Tangled to have a world. And then Kairi, from, if you're not familiar, is one of the 3, I'm going to say 3.
Is that a boy or a girl?
Kairi's a girl.
Okay.
She is one of the trio from the original Destiny Islands. You see her on a lot of Kingdom Hearts merch. She's one of the 3 main characters.
Don't say merch.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, the girl. There's Sora, who has a brown hair, Riku, gray silver hair, and then Kairi the girl.
Sure.
So yeah.
The girl.
The way that you just...
You sound like so into her. Yeah.
No, because she could be...
Sora with the brown hair, Riku with the silver hair.
Then the vagina.
Basically, yeah. The thing is, Kairi has a lot of really good lines. When she
give us one of her best zingers.
She doesn't have like zingers, but she can be
Well
sassy.
written.
She has the ability to be so much more than she's shown in mainline games.
How is she presented in those games?
In Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, as nothing. As basically nothing.
Garbage.
She is like, oh, I love Kairi as a friend. They're not like really romantic in the games. They're made for children.
It's for children, yeah.
But they're like, oh, Kairi's so amazing. Like, Kairi's like my best friend. Kairi means a lot to me. But in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, she doesn't have a personality.
Right.
She's very, there's a lot of other princesses that are taken to, like, unlock Kingdom Hearts in the game 1. She basically is just one of them with, like, no personality. It's fine.
Side question. Would Kairi be considered to be a Disney princess?
No.
No. She's a princess of heart, but she's not a Disney princess.
Okay.
Like people to unlock like this door to Kingdom Hearts, basically, just have to be pure of heart. They do not have to, and they call them the princesses of heart.
Okay.
Because there's only 7 of them,
Sure.
and they
Barracuda.
unlock this. But they're not like an actual princess. They don't have to be like an actual princess.
Yeah.
Right.
I should have forgot Tommy. Anyways, so I'm super excited about Kingdom Hearts. I would love to see more Big Hero 6 stuff.
Odd that they haven't shown much of that, because they confirmed that a long time ago.
And Tangled.
You know? Yeah, before we knew about Toy Story,
The
before
reason I
any
brought
of
up
that.
Kairi, though, is Mandy Moore voices Rapunzel and Kairi.
Okay.
So I'm actually really excited to hear, like,
What's
the
a Mandy
different-
Moore song?
Mandy Moore?
What was one of her songs?
I don't know.
I can't.
But in
Come on,
Scrubs,
guys. Somebody knows.
I don't know a
but
single
in
Mandy Moore song.
Scrubs, she played a character that JD broke up with because
Which one is JD?
He's
The
the
white
main
one.
guy, Zach Braff.
Okay.
Uh,
Garden State.
anyways,
Yes.
he breaks up with her because instead of laughing, she just says, "That's so funny."
That would annoy me too.
Yeah.
I hate
Anyways, but I love Mandy Moore, real cute. I've had her hairstyles, love them.
That's like people that are just like, I like having fun. Ryan and I talk about that a lot. Like, who does not enjoy having fun?
that. It's a paradox. Also,
I hate having fun.
What
Yeah.
bothers me is people, like, I've watched people type LOL or LMAO and not actually be laughing, and it really
Yeah.
bothers me. You're not laughing.
I've done that. I'm guilty of that.
I've watched you do it, yeah.
You know,
I hate it.
if I breathe a little heavier, then it's LMAO.
So Mandy Moore, Rapunzel.
But anyways, I'm really excited about Kingdom Hearts 3 and any information that comes out about that. And Death Stranding. I want to know more about the game.
You're gonna know more. They're showing that's one of the 4 games.
I know.
Yeah.
But I am really excited to know more about it. I like all the trailers that have come out.
So I heard.
I like all the fan theories.
Yeah.
I like all the little hints
There's great
about
stuff. Even just like little stuff like Kojima putting low roar in the first video, like stuff like that.
I actually heard a
even
rumor about that game.
Even if I don't play it initially when it comes out,
Yeah.
You know it's gonna be good.
I am eventually going to play it.
Yeah.
Like it's like God of War. I love the God of War series,
Sure.
even though I hate God of War 3's ending. I've bitched about it enough on the show. But I
Have
do.
you?
Yes.
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 Quite a bit.
Yes.
Blanked.
But I am excited about playing God of War once I finish the Kingdom Hearts series.
Right on.
Yeah.
So like I'm most excited
Only
about
two things.
like unfortunately I feel like the two games I'm most excited about are games that I think people are gonna sleep on. One of those being Blade Strangers. I think a lot of the FGC is not gonna take it seriously. And I think a lot of the mainstream crowd is not gonna take it seriously, and it looks really fun, looks really good.
Okay. What kind of fighting game is that?
It reminds me a bit of 5 in that like it's very grounded, like literally grounded. You should stay close to the floor.
Right.
But it looks like a lot of fun. It's a crossover game, but it's not Marvel, it's not like that. But it just looks legit really good.
Yeah.
And then Onrush, I think I think a ton of people are going to sleep on Onrush, and it's such a shame because we don't get those games anymore.
I was just playing Blur the other day.
Yeah.
Split Second also.
Split Second, yeah.
Split Second's
I
a good
played
game.
a little bit of MotorStorm.
MotorStorm.
I talked about Split Second today.
And like
and I want Onrush.
That's the MotorStorm team. Yeah, it's Codemasters now, but that's the MotorStorm team.
Codemasters, solid racing products.
Yeah, and like we don't get enough of those.
Yeah.
And I think people are not going to buy it, and that makes me really sad. But
what do you think it is that makes it so that people won't buy it? Like what direction is this community taking that they
because if you think about racing games over the past several years, outside of Forza, Gran Turismo, and Mario Kart, what does well?
Gran Turismo.
That's one of the ones I mentioned. Like
Gran Turismo.
I thought I'm sorry. When you, I
like
over
outside of
Need for
those
Speed.
3 games, Need for Speed does not sell the numbers that they want.
Dirt.
Yeah, I guess Dirt's there, sure. But like, none of those games are like that genre of arcade racer.
Right.
None of them are.
Yeah. Need for Speed is close as analog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, those 2 games, and then of course Spider-Man. I'm psyched for Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Mr. Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Gwen. It's gonna happen.
Yes.
I don't doubt it.
I hope for a Spider-Man 2099 suit.
So they've shown one of the 4 costumes now.
Yeah.
The punk rock looking one.
Yeah. I would trade that for 2099.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, like, I actually do like the idea of Spider-Gwen.
Sure.
There's sometimes I don't like when they do like female characters.
They put her in that Marvel Diablo that got shut down.
What was that called?
I always forget.
But like, as a personal level, I don't really enjoy Spider-Man universe. Probably the story series, if you're a comic fan, that I've enjoyed the most out of Spider-Man is Spider Island, which is not like super critically acclaimed out of all the Spider-Man series. But like, I don't know. I am not the target Spider-Man audience.
Who is the target?
I don't know. People who like Spider-Man, not me.
Target audience is the people who like the thing.
I don't know.
What's funny is like now
But, like,
the target audience, at least for Spider-Man comics, are like people like us, right? Like the current run of Spider-Man has a lot of video game references, and like video game podcast references.
Well, like, Berto really likes Miles Morales.
I feel like
he likes seeing
Spider-Man
in color.
Yeah.
There is.
I think Spider-Man is like one of the more relatable superheroes.
It is, but
there's a lot of women who enjoy Spider-Gwen.
I think whether you like the comics or not, whether you like the shitty movies or not, like, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Anyways,
it's gonna be fucking fun.
Hell yeah.
No. I like the gameplay and I find it fun, and I like. Normally I don't like no. I should say normally. There is times I don't like Spider-Gwen or like having a female character of a male character just to attract female gamers or female audience without making it actually unique and like,
but like
interesting.
That's like assuming the intentions of the creators.
Yeah, but knowing what I know about Spider-Gwen and what I've read about her, I'm really excited about having her in the game.
She's got a cool costume.
Because it doesn't feel like just a shoe-in.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like, oh.
Well, putting her in the game is a shoe-in. Spider-Gwen as an idea is not a shoe-in. But like,
a shoe-in's the wrong word. I'm talking about making Ghostbusters
shoehorn is what you're looking for.
With females and not making it a good Ghostbusters movie.
I never saw it. I can't comment, but
It was like there is amazing actresses in that movie. There is comedic.
I mean, like Dan Aykroyd
goddesses.
and Harold Ramis. They both,
Co-creators.
right? They helped make that movie. They say it's the best Ghostbusters that there is.
Yeah.
I
But,
disagree.
you know,
What is the best Ghostbusters?
of course, it's
The original,
advantageous
the
for them
OG.
to say that.
Yeah.
But
I mean, they got a horse in that race, but
Yeah, it just was like really inorganic in my opinion. I just didn't enjoy. I didn't enjoy a lot of that movie, but that's not the point right now.
okay.
I like it when I like having female things put in there. Like I've talked about like Borderlands, like having when they originally had Simon's character was going to be male, and they changed it to female. The story doesn't really matter in Borderlands 1, and it doesn't really
or
matter.
two.
To some people, it did.
Borderlands 2.
Borderlands 2 story is still garbage, but
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
That's
Jack
to
is
it.
so
Whatever.
good.
I disagree. Anyways,
Fuck you.
it doesn't matter.
okay, garbage was hyperbolic, but
I'm just saying, it
wasn't
doesn't matter that Siren's character is made to a female, and I like character roles like that.
great.
Like in the new Mad Max, like
Max is
having Furiosa being a
Furiosa is
female.
also badass.
It could have been a male and been just as good. And I feel like there's a lot of qualities with women with that, and some of the things that she does. I also feel like she's like does some women empowerment. I like Spider-Gwen, is what I'm saying, and I like that she's in the game.
That girl Burnside's better.
Is that the one you were reading where she's on Batgirl
By the way,
Tinder?
killing Joke having Batgirl fuck Batman. Oh my god, I hated it
They're not related.
so much.
So
I hated it.
A lot of people felt like a lot of people said they hated it, but like it wasn't the first time. Like it's happened before many
look,
times.
But
you
in
work
that
with someone long enough.
storyline-
You
in
work
that
with someone long
storyline-
enough, and those kind of situations, things happen.
If they had
All
put
right.
out a half-hour movie, people would have been pissed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that ends the conversation.
You
About
think
that.
you think that people were more upset? Wait,
E3 predictions.
hold on. You think that people were more upset about that, or Alicia Silverstone Batgirl?
That.
Well, Alicia Silverstone
I am.
Batgirl was fine, but the problem was
Hell
that
yeah,
it
she
was
was.
Alfred's niece.
Oh right.
Why was she Alfred's niece?
Barbara Pennyworth.
Yeah.
Hey guys. This
Hey.
is the tail end of the show. Shanae's got McDonald's that she wants to eat, so she's gonna
You
take
got
off.
McDonald's on the mind.
Yeah, she's having.
I-
She's
I-
currently in the midst of a Big Mac attack.
I got my mind on McDoubles and McDoubles on my mind.
Sure.
And I'm not gonna do Uber Eats it.
I mean, it's your call, man. Like, don't fucking try to indict me just because I know what convenience sounds like. But anyway, this was a show where we had basically talked about our E3 predictions. It was a really fun time. Thanks, Shanee, for that great idea.
I'm glad, you came up with, because I wanted to do it, but you came up with a very creative way of doing it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
bingo.
Bingo.
You're 2 for 2 now.
Yeah. Except you kind of lost some points with that little outburst you just had.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
last-
but you had last episode you had good, solid points.
Yeah.
I had points, but
Yeah.
Ryan came up with the topic. Thank you, Ryan.
Well, it's we're all a team, one voice. Anyway, as always, it's a pleasure to bring the show to you and spend time with you and talking about video games in front of you.
It's not.
My name
It
is Ryan
is.
Robinson. That's Shanee Howard,
Bye, guys.
Tom Shelby.
Goodbye.
See you next week.